guys, so I know I said that this particular talk, tea with tea, we were going to be talking and I was going to be more dressed down, but I got a chance to record a whole bunch of videos today. I have been backed up with videos. I'm not going to give you guys a whole long speech. Just accept me as I am, okay? Okay. All right, so I wanted to basically talk about what it is to be pro-black. Basically, I'm going to tell you guys what sparked it, so on and so forth. All right, so there's a lady on YouTube. You guys 9 times out of 10 know exactly who I'm talking about. Miss Makeup Game on Point, Jackie O. She has been doing a very Black History Month related video scheme for Black History Month. I personally am going to be doing a lot of pro-black stuff outside of Black History Month, but that's just me being me. But yeah, so she did this lovely rendition of different looks from different eras of our time here in America, unfortunately. But basically she had a post up, and everybody knows I'm pro-black. I am very pro-black, and that's just it. It doesn't take away from me loving all other ethnicities, other backgrounds, other anything. It just means that I personally know how it is to be a Black woman in America, as well as to be a woman. So you kind of sort of have more stigmas against you the more things you are. So if you're a woman and then you're a white woman, you have your stigmas, the same way that if I'm a Black woman, I have my additional stigmas once you add on the additive of a race in front or whatnot. We all have adversities, and we all have situations that happened in our own histories that caused us to basically be where we are, as far as the racial disconnect as well as the racial in-betweens, right? So I say all of that to say that when you're pro-black, that doesn't mean that you're anti other races. It just means that you are pro this thing. So in instance, say you are a person who has been in a battered situation, and you're, you know, diehard about helping women who suffer from abuse and so on and so forth. Guess what? You are now you're pro anti-violence. That means that it's not necessarily that there aren't any other issues in the world. It's just that you are currently, or you are very focused on this because that's something that resonates within yourself. So for me, everybody knows I am pro-black. There are not any Black YouTubers that have hit 1 million subscribers, and I don't know. I know why that is, but I don't want to say that it's not going to happen, because I really feel as though the first one would possibly be, I don't know why my shirt keeps popping open. I feel like the first person that is going to be is Kim, which is Naturally Chic, or the Chic Natural. The Chic Natural. Yeah, that's what it used to be. I don't know what she's calling herself right now. I'm gonna have her information listed down below. Guys, please subscribe to her. She gives great content as far as fashion and makeup goes. So for me, I personally like well-rounded YouTubers, and myself, I'm a well-rounded YouTuber. I don't just focus on hair, and I don't just focus on makeup, and I don't just focus on, you know, things that are plaguing the world. I focus on every aspect of my life, and things that are plaguing me that I feel is what I need to convey to you guys. And the thing is that as a Black YouTuber, I identify as a Black woman. So with that being said, a lot of the things that we go through on the backside of YouTube land, it's starting to mimic what we see in the quote-unquote real world. So there's a lot that I could say about it, but if you guys haven't checked out my racism video, I'm gonna leave that down below as well, so that way you guys can have a better idea of exactly where it is and what it is that I'm talking about, because this video will be entirely too long, because that last video was 12 minutes. I ain't about that life, okay? Alright, so basically Jackie O posted up a post, and it says, someone recently told me they don't like how I refer to my YouTube videos as makeup tutorials for us. Us meaning dark-skinned women. All of you wonderful shades of beauty are welcome to view and contribute to my videos and always have been. That will never change. But I say us because there isn't a lot of there for us. Name 5 beauty related YouTubers with more than 1 million followers with dark skin. I'll wait. Go to any popular makeup inspiration page, 1 million plus followers, and count how many likes you'll see a picture of someone with dark skin like me or darker, and then come back and tell me I'm wrong, please. If they are out there, I genuinely want to support them, but there are none. So when I say us, it's not at all to single anyone out. Many of you can find hundreds of resources out there. We don't have that. Some of us will do the work to create and build our own platform, just trying to restore the balance. Much love. Now, with her saying that, it has less to do with, oh my God, you know, we're against white people, or we're against, you know, Asians, or we're against all of these people that are bigger, or whatever the case is. I have had comments where somebody does not know what foundation works for them, or I have somebody who feels as though that they can get something from me. They see something in me and they can get something from me. And that's less to say of me as a person, but as me as a person of color. A lot of times when we're looking for foundation shades to fit us, you guys hear the complaints, even in Jaclyn Hill's videos, even in Carly Bybel's videos, even in all of these YouTubers. They'll tell you there is not a range of shade. There is not a variety of color within that particular group. Now, African Americans, or shall I say the ethnic groups, we are more of who purchases things than Caucasians. That's not to say that you guys aren't out there purchasing. I'll never sit here lie and bold-faced lie and say that. No, that means you guys are purchasing. But a majority of consumerism money is coming from black households or ethnic households. Now, the issue that a lot of us are having is that we don't see ourselves, and that's an issue. You guys are able to have representation. Look at what's going on with the Oscars. You know, a lot of us were mad, you know. Well, I wasn't mad, because the way I look at it is like this. If I know that in my neighborhood, I live in a predominantly white neighborhood, I'm not going to CVS to purchase anything. I'm gonna let y'all know this now, because it's not catered to me. So when you have certain things that are catered to you, it's easier to say, oh, just go to the CVS down the block, because your CVS down the block is going to have all of these things. Now, my particular CVS doesn't have these things. Now, I get it. I understand that there is a sense of, you know, like, oh, you know, oh, you're playing the race card. It's not a race card. It's just more so I'm telling you that this is the issue that I'm facing. So instead of looking at it as like, oh my God, another race card player, whatever. I'm sorry. I only can use the race card with the hand that I'm dealt, and I was dealt the black card. Sorry. So it's never to say that as a pro-black person that you are against other races. It is more to say that you stand by and you understand the struggle of being a person of color. There are too many cases, too many situations, too many stories, too many of everything for people to still feel as though that racism doesn't exist, and that if we don't talk about racism, that it's going to miraculously go away. You can't have 400 years of oppression and then just expect everybody to be like, oh, it just happened. No, it doesn't work like that. You can't tell. The thing that I get annoyed with the most is when a person, especially a woman or a person who is gay or anything else like that, tries to bring down a person of color for expressing how they feel. Because the thing is that as women, you know damn well there are still sexist people out there. Misogyny. Misogynistic bastards still exist, okay? We can't pretend and say, oh no, they don't exist because of the fact that we got the right to vote. No, you still see it in everywhere. Even if they don't tell you, oh, you're not getting this job because of the fact that you're a woman, you know the feeling. So it's like when you have people who tell you that they can't understand, or oh no, it's all in your head, and people are showing you, look, this person, there's a guy named Jose, I forgot whatever his last name is. I'm gonna leave his information down below as well. His name is Jose. All he did was take off the S out of his name, right? He applied to jobs like crazy. He applied to the same jobs with the same resume, with the same everything. The only thing different was that S. He went from Jose to Joe, and he started getting jobs. I'll wait. I really will sit here and wait for somebody to tell me that it's all in his head. Because the thing is that if it quacks like a duck, looks like a duck, acts like a duck, guess what it is? A duck. We live in a world where people try to pretend like things that are not subliminal to them can't be subliminal to somebody else. Like, I'll have my police brutality video. I'm gonna have that down below as well, so that you guys can get an idea of what it is that I'm talking about, as far as, you know, leaving Mike Brown out for 4 hours for us all to see, and to leave a message for us. Because guess what? The fight is still going on out in Ferguson. Just because you probably have forgotten about it, your fight is over. I'm still fighting. The reason a lot of people know me, they know that I am pro making people feel accepted in this world. So that means I don't care what my religious beliefs are. I am focused on, I want to say it, but I don't want to say it wrong. As long as you are not hurting anybody else, that means mentally, physically, that means you are not berating them. You are not sitting there making them feel less than. You're not making them feel like they want to commit suicide. You're not making them feel like anything other than a human being. I am pro you. But if you are abusing people, laying hands on people, telling people, excuse me, that you wish that they would die or anything else like that, I ain't here for it. I'm just saying. All my lipstick done came off on that mug. Alright. So I just wanted to make this video because being pro-black doesn't mean that you're anti-white, or that you're anti-Hispanic, or that you're anti-anything. Being pro-black means that you were the underdog. You know what it feels like to be the underdog. And you are resonating and in your feelings with somebody that has the same color as you, and you want them to succeed in life. That's what being pro-black is.